of Destruction and Supernova are headed into the box. Now on deck we have Bowser's Fury and Jawbreaker.
Ooh.
All right.
Both of those sounding like very destructive bots. I can't wait to see them in the ring.
So up here in front of us, Tornado of Destruction. This actually was the third place winner at the last RSL at Lonsdale. So at the time known as Dad's Spinner, definitely one to watch. Also got second place at the Minnesota Mecha Melee. So a known competitor here. Supernova, this is a... we don't have information about this bot according to our screen here, but this bot looks to be a push bot with a circular design, and it's its first RSL event. So we got a rookie versus a champion going on here. Best of luck to both competitors. So Tornado of Destruction on the left side, Supernova on the right. Take this one.
Okay. All right, we are getting thumbs up from the drivers over here, so we should be good to start on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. And let's fight, robots. Tornado of Destruction spinning up here. Supernova doing a little bit of spinning as well on that whole chassis, trying to figure out where exactly it wants to get into Tornado of Destruction. Pushing that around, scraping up the floor a little bit from Tornado of Destruction. Tornado trying to keep that weapon facing Supernova. Supernova looking very tough with that metal outer shell. It's kind of a tough matchup for Tornado of Destruction here because there's no real weak points on that. That's just a metal cylinder.
Yeah, it almost seems like Supernova is trying to break its opponent by just being tough. Both these bots are going to try and still be aggressive, but it appears that Supernova's strategy is to throw itself at the opponent.
We've got a small black plastic piece that has come off of one of the bots.
Yeah, it's hard to tell which one there, but both bots still fully operational. It looks like Supernova moving around so fast it's a little hard to control. Tornado, all it can do is chase it around the box.
Indeed. Beautiful metallic clang after metallic clang. Big impact right there. Supernova getting a bit more aggressive in those charges, trying to just slam into that Tornado's weapon.
Now this is the first matches of the day, so getting used to the driving floor is definitely a thing. Our driving floor is black paint with a mixture of sand in there. That's where you're going to see these sparks, but also gives them a lot of grip. They may be turning faster than they're used to.
Yep. We've just hit the 30-second mark here. Another bit of somebody is on the arena floor.
Oh, now remember that pit opens at the 20-second mark, so just 3 seconds away. With the amount of impact these bots are showing, it is risky. These bots could careen over into the pit at any time.
Oh, speaking of careening over the pit, Tornado went over to the wall. Not quite to the pit yet. 10 seconds left.
Oh, another good hit there. It's hard to tell who's being aggressive in this, but it does look as though Supernova has taken some damage to its armor and is possibly retreating for the moment. That's time. So this one will go to judge's decision. Good job from both competitors.
Indeed, well fought. Thoughts on the match? How do you think it's going to go?
I'm actually very impressed that Supernova is using its body as its weapon, trying to reflect its opponent's attacks. Tornado doing a good job as well. It looks like judge's decision has come in, and they are awarding the victory to Tornado of Destruction. Good job to both competitors. I wonder if that last-minute armor pop on Supernova played a large part in that decision. All right.
One of my intros here. These bots.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and please remember, please stand back from the cage. We don't want anyone touching the cage.
All right. So, taking up the box, it looks like we have Bowser's Fury and Jawbreaker. Bowser's Fury here looking to be another wedge-style bot with some very scary-looking metal forks there. And Jawbreaker, we did not get any information on this bot before the competition, but that is going to be the gyro walker in this competition, using a very interesting form of locomotion here. You can see there are no wheels or anything. It's actually just acting on twisting its weapon to give it momentum to turn left and right and to walk forward.
I believe it primarily walks while the weapon is running, giving it some gyroscopic stability in order to get some mobility.
So, looking at our bot on the blue side, if you fight this bot, you're just plumb out of luck because it's Bowser's Fury!
Woo.
And on the red side, If you fight this bot, you're going to end up with at least a toothache. It's Jawbreaker! Our driver's looking good, good, good. All right. And we'll start our countdown here. 3, 2, 1. Let the fight begin. Jawbreaker roaring to life here, starting to waddle its way towards Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury not quite sure how it wants to size up its opponent here. Trying to consider all the angles, where it wants to attack from. Looks like it's going to try and go in for a back attack here when Jawbreaker's back is turned.
Now, Bowser's Fury has been at some of our events before. One of our youngest competitors here in the thing. Looks like Jawbreaker, in an attempt to get away from Bowser's Fury, did invert itself and use its weapon as a locomotion there for a second.
Indeed.
With no wheels, it is very hard to push from Bowser's Fury. Getting another angle on it, though, trying to pin it. It kind of got a mid-ring pin there.
Uh-oh. Yep, Jawbreaker certainly can move. Might even be moving better than when it was right side up.
Yep. Back into the wall again. As Bowser's Fury going for a pin now. When a bot gets a pin against the wall like this, they are allowed to hold it for up to 10 seconds as counted by the operator, and then will be released. Looks like there is backing up now, and Bowser Fury going in for another angle.
Jawbreaker spinning up now. Oh, nice scrape across the floor and into the wall once again.
Once again, going into that corner. Bowser's Fury backing off a little bit, maybe letting Jawbreaker do its own damage there. 40 seconds left in the match. Remember, the pit does open at the 20-second mark. Now, both these bots are still jockeying for position. They want to be able to show that they can control. And I can see over there Bowser's Fury's dad giving some good coaching tips to the driver.
Bowser's Fury looking to have a little bit of trouble getting underneath Jawbreaker here. We have just hit the 20-second mark, so out comes the pit.
Yep, pit is open.
Bowser's Fury hoping to get that bot in there, but can he get underneath Jawbreaker? Or will Jawbreaker just put itself in the pit?
Yep, Jawbreaker taking another hit there. That's why you want to avoid being against the walls there as it pops itself back up. Only 5 seconds remaining.
3, 2, 1. And
all right,
that is the fight.
That's the match. Yep. Good job both competitors. So that one will go to judge's decision. Yep, next up is Thrash'em in FP Mini. On deck is Roundabout and Aardvark. And they are giving the victory via judge's decision to Bowser's Fury. Congrats to Bowser's Fury. Next up, Thrash'em and FP Mini. On deck, Roundabout and Aardvark. Okay, I believe that was Magma that's in the box right now.
Is that Magma? Okay.
It's hard to tell. A lot of
Yeah,
bots.
that doesn't look like Chaotic Rampage either.
All right, entering the arena is Robot A. And then Chaotic Rampage coming in behind it.
Yep, in they go. Sporting a little bit of a black and white color scheme instead of a black and red from our title card.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a very large vertical spinner for this size of bot. On deck is going to be Unicorn's Wrath and Dusty. Unicorn's Wrath and Dusty are on deck.
Right. And with our bots on the red side, this robot is a placeholder. Specifically, a first placeholder, we have Robot A! And on the blue side, if you fight this robot, you'll never know what hits you. We've got Chaotic Rampage! Both drivers ready? All right, let's start our countdown. 3, 2, 1, let's battle. Chaotic Rampage spinning to life here. Robot A spinning to life with its drivetrain. Chaotic Rampage looking to try and sink that weapon into some of those wheels there on Robot A. Robot A not quite letting those forks on Chaotic Rampage get under it. Chaotic Rampage is getting that disc slowly. Oh, and a massive flip. Robot A chucked into the wall. Chaotic Rampage left upside down. Is it capable of self-righting, or is Robot A going to turn the tables here, pushing it into the wall?
Yeah, Robot A definitely showing the advantages of the four-wheel traction there, while Chaotic Rampage definitely has the more dangerous weapon. But now that it's flipped upside down, it's going to be interesting to see if it can self-right and really take advantage of that again. Chaotic Rampage still has plenty of mobility, though, with its two wheels, though Robot A may have stuck it in such a way that it can't self-right. We'll see. Oh, weapon.
There we go.
Weapon spins up. Oh, immediately pops Robot A into the air again. 1 minute left in the match.
Chaotic Rampage now trying to continue grinding away at those corners,
Oh.
flipping Robot A into the wall.
Robot A definitely showing its durability. It's going to throw itself at its opponent. You can definitely see some dents shown in the armor, but that four-wheel control definitely giving it a lot of ability to just throw itself at its opponent.
Keeps coming back for more, almost into the ceiling there.
Definitely showing durability on both sides. 35 seconds remaining. At the 20-second mark, the pit will open. Might be something that Robot A can take advantage of. But in the meantime, Chaotic Rampage fully spun up and in the center of the arena. May not be as fast as Robot A, but it definitely can pop it up in the air.
Yep.
The pit is opening with 20 seconds remaining. Oh, into the wall.
Corner.
Please don't hit the cameras. We only got so many.
Robot A looking to hopefully try and push Chaotic Rampage.
10 seconds remaining in the match. Oh, another good hit there as Robot A showing its durability. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the match.
It.
Good job to both competitors. This will go to the judges' decision. Up next is going to be Unicorn's Wrath and Dusty. On deck is Double Vision and Kermit to wrap up round one. Good job to both competitors. Judges' decision coming in, and Chaotic Rampage gets the judges' decision. So that's a victory to Chaotic Rampage.
Yep, durability is impressive.
Unicorn's Wrath and Dusty making their way to the box.
Let's see. Unicorn's Wrath looking to be a pushing style robot featuring some of those metal forks that we've seen in a couple of robots before.
If I'm not mistaken, is on the same team as Bowser's Fury.
That would make sense.
And Dusty, seen that one at our events before, is sporting a horizontal spinner on the top. No googly eyes this time, though.
That's unfortunate. Looks like he's got rubber bands on his foam wheels just to increase some of that traction a little bit.
Good, easy way of getting additional traction. Both bots have made their way into the arena. Just double checking to make sure both drivers are ready. All right, we're good to go. So we're going to give it that 3 count. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, Unicorn's Wrath getting its wheels, trying to make sure that it's getting figuring out how to drive in this arena. Dusty definitely spinning up that horizontal spinner, wants to try and get a hit, but Unicorn's Wrath might be too low. It's really hard to tell. Both bots jockeying for position here. Looks like Unicorn's Wrath has moved itself into the corner. Does mean that it can keep its armor forward, though.
Oh, and into the back of Unicorn's Wrath goes Dusty.
Definitely trying to get some damage there.
Wrath looking to have a little bit of issue on the drive. I think some of those forks are getting caught on the arena floor.
As they get used to it, they'll probably get it figured out. I know it's another one of our younger competitors, so they've got a long way, a lot to learn, but they are also really exciting to see the hobby at such a young age. It looks like Dusty has spun down its weapon at the moment. May have taken a good hit there or is looking to control the match a little bit more.
Dusty looking to have some issues with that right drive wheel. I can't tell if that's been jammed up or if that's free spinning and suspended in the air.
Hard to tell. 1 minute left in the match. It looks like Unicorn may have gotten itself stuck on the wall.
Yep. The back corner is propped up against the wall there.
Now,
so
in our matches,
if
if you get stuck not because of your opponent, you do get 1 unstick. All right, so they have done that, and the match will continue here in a moment.
Yep, looks like we didn't quite pause our timer there.
All right, pause for 1 second.
Yep.
We'll set the timer to 1 minute. All right, timer reset to 1 minute. All right, 3 count. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we resume here.
Away we go. Dusty spinning that weapon back to life once again, looking to take some chunks out of Unicorn's Wrath, possibly going for those back wheels.
Unicorn's Wrath trying to make sure it jockeys for position here. Looking to try and get on the side, avoid that main damage. Ooh, goes for a push, but not quite. Goes a little wide. 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, one of its forks is getting stuck in some of those gashes there, which sort of interrupted its attempt at a push forward there.
Goes for
going
another one.
head on. Oh, there we
gets a
go.
good push there. Dusty, unfortunately, a little too high to hit Unicorn.
Yep.
There's 25 seconds remaining. The pit will open momentarily. All right, both bots are doing a good job here. Oh, get underneath. Oh, pit does open.
There we go.
Adding a new element here. Unicorn, gets a good push underneath Dusty into the wall with 13 seconds remaining. Doesn't quite get the pin, but definitely pushing them around. 8 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's the match. It'll go to the judges' decision. Both bots did an excellent job. After this will be the final match of Antweight Round 1 with Double Vision and Kermit. Judges are deliberating. All right, judges still deliberating on this one. While they're doing that, the next fight is getting loaded in. On deck will be Beetles after this one. The first Beetle fight will be Very Powerful and TBD. That's a bot name, not to be determined. All right, judges have come in, and the win goes to Unicorn's Wrath. Good job to both competitors. Unicorn's Wrath gets the victory.
So, the next round would be Unicorn's Wrath and Spectre. Yep, we're going to jump ahead. So Kermit having some issues. We're going to come back to them. We're going to do Unicorn's Wrath and Spectre. Still keep the same order on deck. All right, so Unicorn's Wrath and Spectre are going to be in the arena. This means that Chaotic Rampage and Graphite are going to be on deck. So Chaotic Rampage and Graphite on deck. Then it's going to be followed up by Cookie Cutter and Runabout. Then it's going to be Thumper and Aardvark. So trying to give Kermit as much time as possible to repair, get those issues sorted out. All right, so Spectre and Unicorn's Wrath now in the arena. Spectre showed it had some very destructive capabilities out of that weapon in its last match. Unicorn's Wrath held up well enough last time, but we'll see how they fare against this more powerful weapon.
Both drivers are ready to go, so let's hit our countdown. 3, 2, 1, let's fight. Spectre spinning up to full speed here. Unicorn's Wrath. Let's see, what is your strategy? Unicorn's Wrath, probably the best thing to try and do is to keep those forks facing that weapon. Maybe try and get around to the sides of the back of Spectre and push it around. See if you can force that weapon into the wall. Uh-oh. We got chunks out of the back of Unicorn's Wrath here.
You can see Spectre, a very, very well-driven horizontal spinner. They're doing some interesting strategies, approaching their opponent backwards at times and then whipping that weapon around.
That is one wheel out of Unicorn's Wrath. Looks to be having trouble driving there. Oh, Spectre's Wrath. Spectre is not content with just leaving Unicorn's Wrath to lie.
Yeah, Spectre just carving into the back of that robot.
And it's propped its own wheels up against the wall here. There we go, it frees itself. Going back for round 2 here.
Halfway there.
Oh, we got No, that is not smoke, but Unicorn's Wrath looks to be a little bit immobile at the moment. Oh, no, it's still driving.
Not sure if Spectre's backing off or if they've got weapon issues, but for now, oh,
No weapon issues.
no weapon issues. Okay.
Oh, looks like Unicorn's Wrath also looking like it's lost one of those forks in one of these impacts here.
Spectre's just waiting. You gonna tap out? You gonna keep going? There is that count out. So Spectre gonna walk away with a knockout. Good, clean win there. Spectre going to be one of the robots to watch in this Antweight tournament. Unicorn's Wrath has some work to do. Next up into the arena, going to be Chaotic Rampage and Graphite. Graphite scored a good victory early on. They're always one to watch in these Minnesota tournaments. They tend to do quite well. Chaotic Rampage is the robot that took out, what is it, Robot A? I forget the exact.
Robot A round 1.
Yeah, they took out Robot A round 1. I counted 13 really big shots from that fight. Most of them were ceiling shots. So if Chaotic Rampage can connect with that weapon, we know it does damage. The question is, can they connect with the armor on Graphite? That egg shape tends to be very good at deflecting hits.
And Graphite itself also does have a very scary record. Looks like scoring first place in the double wire throwdown, second place at RSL at the Legion. So Chaotic Rampage will have its work cut out for it.
Just waiting for Chaotic Rampage to tuck away a few things on that robot, get it ready to go.
We'll take this time to thank our sponsors at RFA Engineering. They provided our test box, and they are comprehensive mechanical, electrical, and embedded software engineering company.
On the same page, I was just going there.
Also, a big thanks to the America Legion post number 586, where we're hosting the event. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. And for those of you in the back, if you're getting a little bit hungry, go check out the Pizzeria 201, which is set up in the back there. Get yourself a pulled pork sandwich or some chips.
All right, both robots look functional and ready to go.
Right. Robots are ready, so we'll start our countdown. 3, 2, 1, let's fight.
Keep an eye on that vertical spinner of Chaotic Rampage. Let's see if it connects.
Both robots letting each other get up to full speed here, trying to drive around to each other. Graphite flipping Chaotic Rampage upside down.
Equal exchanges so far. Let's see if one of these robots breaks.
Both robots trying to pull over, hit each other at the side. Graphite able to get at the side of Chaotic Rampage here. Probably going for those wheels, see if he can grind those away. Not to be outdone, Chaotic Rampage sends Graphite flying.
That bar not looking too good on Chaotic Rampage, so Graphite may have gotten the best of them.
Ooh, Graphite also going in for those wheels once again. Chaotic Rampage.
Good solid shots on the side of that robot.
Still not showing any life out of that spinner from Chaotic Rampage. Might have gotten jammed up there.
Chaotic Rampage gonna have to switch strategies, go the control bot route, use those forks, try to rack up some pins and run down the clock.
It does look like it can get control on Graphite. That might come into play when the pit opens up. Speaking of the pit, we are just under 45 seconds away from the end of this match. Graphite grinding away at the front of Chaotic Rampage here.
35 seconds left.
Graphite just ping-ponging from the front, the side, the other side. And 21 and 20, there goes the pits. Let's see if Chaotic Rampage can turn this to its advantage.
I'll say this, Chaotic Rampage doesn't have much to lose at this point. With that weapon down, they are down on the scorecards.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. We are going to the judges.
Good fight, solid shots from both competitors. We have a decision. Your winner, Graphite. Next up into the arena, going to be Cookie Cutter and Runabout. So Cookie Cutter and Runabout to the arena. That means on deck, going to be Thumper and Aardvark. So
Supernova does look to be a popular name in this competition this time around. Let's see, featuring once again FP Mini, looking like it's sporting a bit of a Pokemon theme there, as well as Bowser's Fury, also sporting a Mario theme.
now, I've been told, I do need to clarify, there are two Supernovas. This is the Supernova with a space that is on deck.
Yes, the 1 pound Supernova is up next. Both of these robots look ready to go, however, so let's get this match going. 3, 2, 1, let's fight. FP Mini spinning up, creeping in on Bowser's Fury, smacking those teeth around, trying to see if he can get around to the side, maybe nibble away at those wheel guards there. Bowser's Fury doing a good job of keeping those forks facing FP Mini, though.
Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of a fork war. They're about equal length, so it's going to come down to who can get around to the side.
Ooh, FP Mini showcasing some better self-righting capabilities than it did in round 1.
Certainly more reliable than its Beetleweight counterpart.
Ooh, Bowser's Fury getting chucked a little bit there. Looks like Bowser's Fury may have the drive push advantage too. May have slightly more powerful drivetrain. It looks like it's being able to push around FP Mini a little bit there.
Not seeing the aggression we need from Bowser's Fury, though.
No.
They're doing a little bit of a point-and-shoot strategy, but not really lining up and landing that,
Yep.
I guess, pin that we'd want to see.
Some of those fork bots do seem to be having issues with the arena floor this time around. Those forks are getting stuck in, even just on the base paint, but especially when we've got these gashes in the floor. Some of those center teeth are getting stuck on those.
Yeah, and it's only getting worse from here. We're partway through round 2. Got a lot of fights to get through today.
FP Mini able to flip itself over again. Looks like it's lost the momentum it needs to self-right. Bowser's Fury taking advantage here as the pit is poised to open in 5 seconds. FP Mini self-rights. And in goes the pit. Let's see. Uh-oh. FP Mini coming up behind Bowser's Fury. Ooh, and it wheels itself in instead.
I was just going to point out those forks bent up on FP Mini. That did not help them in that exchange. So Bowser's Fury going to hang on.
There we go again.
And take the win.
Yeah. FP Mini just a little bit too heavy on that drive there. Sent itself careening over the edge.
This means that into the arena going to be Tornado of Destruction and Supernova with a space.
So.
I think
Tornado of Destruction. And on the blue side, the brightest stars burn motors the fastest. It's Supernova!
And I do want to say on deck is StompBot and Antmine. So StompBot, Antmine, you guys are on deck.
Looks like our robots may be on the wrong side. Doesn't matter, probably not. All right, bots are ready. Let's get our countdown going. 3, 2, 1. Let's fight. Ooh. Both robots spinning up. Tornado of Destruction showcasing that signature spiral, but getting its weapon stopped. Not quite getting that spun back up again. This could mean trouble. Never mind, there it goes. Ooh. Supernova there tossing itself across the ring here.
Supernova just hanging back, wondering what's going on with Tornado of Destruction. Another solid shot.
Tornado of Destruction needs to get itself out of that corner to spin that weapon up again. Looks like that drivetrain may not quite be driving straight. It may have lost that right wheel even. Supernova here to take advantage, starts trying to grind away at the back of that robot. Maybe trying to go for those wheels. Oh, into the corner of the box.
This spinny robot is Supernova. The orange one?
Yeah. Okay. I've been... Okay, Supernova spinning back up. Tornado of Destruction is the red bot, while Supernova is the orange one. I have been miscommentating for the past minute. My apologies to the competitors. In any case, Supernova here still needing to back up from the wall there. Get that weapon spinning again if it wants to match pace with Tornado of Destruction. And open up the pits.
Yeah, Tornado of Destruction still showing a lot of reliability. This is what got them through their first match. Maybe not landing a ton of killer blows, but they keep that weapon spinning the whole time.
Pecking away at those wheels as we've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is the fight.
All right, good match. We'll see what our judges think of this. I got confused too. I'm so sorry.
I was the one who was calling it.
Your winner, Supernova. In the arena, going to be Stompbot and Antmine.
Sorry? Yeah, I misread that.
Oh, wait.
I got it now.
The big spinny one or the cutter one?
Oh, sorry. We confused the judges too.
So yeah, that one is Supernova. The other one.
So Tornado,
Okay.
Tornado of Destruction is your winner.
Yes.
The robot that was clearly dominating the entire fight is your winner.
All right, Antmine and Unicorn's Wrath is going to be a shoving match between two of our youngest competitors. Both of them have been doing quite well today for themselves. Both these bots nearly indestructible with good drive power and wedges. On deck after this one is going to be a Chaotic Rampage and Yeeter McFlipperton.
Unicorn's Wrath looking pretty good after repairing the damage from Spectre.
All right, Unicorn's Wrath on the red, Antmine on the blue. Looks like they're checking readies. Thumbs up coming in, so we'll start on the 3 count. 3, 2, 1, go! Both bots coming out, trying to control the middle. It looks like both of them don't want to give their front to the other. They want to get onto the sides. Looks like Antmine got a early grip and is pushing Unicorn's Wrath into the side. Unicorn's Wrath does manage to escape, though, and is now currently working its way on the side. May have gotten stuck on the edge a little bit, but Antmine freeing it up as good sportsmen do.
Antmine capitalizing on whatever they can. Oftentimes these matches don't come down to typical control and aggression. It's just who holds the most pins.
Yes, that is probably the best way of showing control in these matches is those 10-second pins as counted by the operator. The two bots freeing themselves back into middle. Antmine once again in a shoving match, pushing Unicorn into the wall. It looks like that Antmine got underneath Unicorn's wheels, therefore giving it a little bit more traction. Now that both are in the middle, they're doing a pirouette. They're just moving around in circles. Oh, Unicorn almost had a pin on Ant. Looks like they may have that here, depending on if they can get that rotation into the right spot.
If you're watching the robots, Unicorn's Wrath seems to have the throttle pinned forwards. Antmine able to just back off, push him at will. There's a huge traction advantage on that robot.
Oh, looks like another pin as Antmine gets underneath Unicorn's Wrath. 35 seconds remaining in the match. These two bots still doing an excellent job shoving each other around, trying to make sure they control the arena if they can.
5 seconds till the pit opens, so time winding down.
They're currently in the opposite corner, but these control matches sometimes go down to the pit as either bot can get a really good shove and send their opponent careening into that area. 15 seconds left in the match.
Unicorn's Wrath down on the scorecard, so we got to see if they're going to do anything desperate.
Looks like both competitors doing an excellent job. Both of them having a good time, it appears, and 1 second remaining. That's the match. Both did an excellent job driving. Congrats to both drivers. We'll send this one to the judges' decision. All right, judges have deliberated, and they are giving the judges' decision to Antmine. Congratulations, Antmine. Excellent job.
Yeah, very, very well-driven match. Just showed unmatched traction and control throughout the entirety of that fight.
Yeah, next up, we've got Chaotic Rampage and Yeater McFlipperton. Following that will be Jawbreaker and Roundabout. So Jawbreaker and Roundabout, you're on deck. Currently into the arena is Chaotic Rampage and Yeater McFlipperton. Yeater McFlipperton showed some interesting control elements last time with the ability to grab another bot using its flipper. Chaotic Rampage, though, has got that very sizable vertical spinner on there. It may be dangerous for Yeater to come in from the front side, depending on how this goes.
So we saw the Beetleweight version of Yeater McFlipperton take on Ataxia, arguably the hardest hitting Beetleweight here. So we're going to see if that patient driving strategy that got him the win in Beetleweights serves them well against Chaotic Rampage.
I do believe Yeater McFlipperton is actually driven by the son of Yeater McFlipperton Sr.'s driver. So a little bit different styles there. We need to put 2 minutes on the clock. We do have the thumbs up. There's the 2 minutes. So on the 3 count, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, Yeater coming out from the red side, wants to get onto the side of Chaotic Rampage. Ooh, Chaotic Rampage. I'm not sure who hit who there, but it looks like that one was clearly Chaotic Rampage launching Yeater with that big flywheel, or not flywheel, but like vertical spinner.
There we go, Yeater around to the back. So Yeater doing everything they can to avoid that weapon, but this point and shoot strategy that Chaotic Rampage is doing is working very, very well.
Oh.
They've landed now, what, 4 or 5 huge shots on Yeater?
Well, and I think Yeater may have just lost its flipper, so it's going to be changing into a completely different strategy now. It immediately switches into a push spot. Oh, there's a big hit, hits the ceiling. Chaotic Rampage definitely not afraid to just point itself and waddle towards its opponent. When it hits hard.
Yeah, those forks set up for very, very good spinner geometry, so every one of these hits is big.
Yep, and it looks like Yeater McFlipperton gets itself off of the wall, maybe trying to use what's left of its flipper as a control element. If nothing else, it's a self-righting element. Chaotic Rampage, though, doing an excellent job keeping itself pivoted towards its opponent.
Yeah, that is key. As long as Yeater can self-right, don't count him out of this match. They've got a lot of drive power.
Yep, on top of that, Yeater McFlipperton is much faster. 40 seconds left in the match. 20 seconds until the pit opens. That could be a huge part of this. There's another pop into the ceiling, but Yeater McFlipperton, it don't care. It gets itself right back up.
And now you can see the tides turn. Yeater McFlipperton's now got the advantage with 5 seconds till the pit opens. We've got an inverted Chaotic Rampage desperately trying to self-right.
Yeah, it looks like Chaotic Rampage is doing its best to just do anything it can to get away from Yeater McFlipperton in these last few seconds. It doesn't have the drive power to stop it from getting pushed around if Yeater can get around behind it.
They're down on score, but they've got 8 seconds to try and cart Chaotic Rampage into the pit. Can they do it?
4, 3, 2, 1. That's the match. What an excellent job. It was so close.
Nearly had it. 5 more seconds. They might have made it to the door.
All right, excellent job to both our drivers. That was a very fun match to watch.
Now there is a chance that the control and aggression of Yeater McFlipperton will offset the damage, but there's no denying they took a beating.
Yeah, but until the last like 10 seconds, Yeater wasn't able to really push Chaotic. While it was upright, it had a really strong base, so it's really hard to say where the judges will go on this one.
Yep.
They're definitely still deliberating. It was a good match either way.
Yeah, but really until Chaotic Rampage got flipped over, they were dominating. I mean, so many massive hits. Really testament to Yeater's resilience, being able to bounce back from those hits and just keep on driving.
All right, judges have informed me that Chaotic Rampage gets the match via judges' decision. It was definitely a hard one to call. All right. Sometimes they're quick like that. All right, the next match is Bowser's Fury and Graphite. On deck, Tornado of Destruction and Kermit. We are cruising through Ant Weight round 3. Once again, my name is Casey. This is the Robot Smashing League Monster Mash here at the Lonsdale American Legion Post 586. Thanks again to our sponsor, RFA Engineering, for building us this wonderful box that we use every event. And subscribe on YouTube. Check us out later. Rewatch the fights.
This is an interesting matchup for Graphite. So this is where that blade height really comes into play. Graphite's probably going to be skating up those forks. They might be able to hit the side of them, do some damage, but chances are they're going to have to get creative with their approach on Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, Bowser's Fury very low to the ground. Thumbs up, though. We are ready to go. So, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Bowser's Fury immediately gets stuck on some damage on the floor, but manages to keep itself forward of Graphite's attacking weapon there. Graphite going to try and get around to the sides, see if it can eat through that armor with that deadly little horizontal spinner.
Yeah, you can hear that thing pushing so much air. It's got a very, very tall tooth, and that lends it some advantages because it can hit at a lot of different heights.
Yeah, and you can see Bowser's Fury struggling a little bit to get a good push, but it is definitely armored in just the right way to make it difficult for Graphite to bite into it.
You know what, though? As the day wears on, these spinners are going to get more and more of an advantage. You can see those forks occasionally getting stuck in the floor for Bowser's Fury. Still not stopping them from almost holding a pin on Graphite.
Yeah, definitely working a control element. It's definitely making it difficult for Graphite to really push around Bowser's Fury as they spin around in the corner there. Looks like Graphite, almost had a pin on Bowser's Fury for a moment. Bowser's Fury just definitely has the traction advantage when it comes to a shoving match.
Both robots right up in each other's face, not caring that they are in the corner.
40 seconds remaining on the clock. The pit will open at the 20-second mark. That might be an opportunity for one of these spots to push or bait the other one in. Both these spots right now showing a lot of aggression, a lot of ability to control the arena, though I do think that Graphite might be just getting a little bit more maneuverability on Bowser's Fury, even if it can't do damage.
Yeah, Graphite hitting the front, back, sides of Bowser's Fury. They're all over that robot.
Bowser's Fury gets a good push now. Doesn't quite get the pin, but does get it off to the wall.
Time winding down, 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1. That's the match. Good match from both of our drivers. This one will go to the judges' decision. All right, judges have consulted, and they are going to give the victory to Graphite. Graphite gets the win. Good job to both competitors. Next up, Tornado of Destruction versus Kermit. On deck is Stompbot versus Cookie Cutter.
Tornado of Destruction has faced a lot of really tanky robots today. Kermit looking no different.
Yeah, Kermit definitely has a very unique wedge shape as well. It has let it have some trouble with the walls, especially the red side wall being dangerous to those wedge bots. But it also means that it can really ramp some of the other bots up and off the ground. It's been very interesting to watch. Kermit is going to be starting on the red side. That might be good for it, actually. And Tornado of Destruction starting on the blue side.
Maybe I just didn't notice them, but I think those wheel guards might be new on Kermit. Putting on some extra armor for the horizontal blade from Tornado of Destruction.
Yeah, it almost has a curve to its wedge, giving it a very ramp-like situation. Both bots are ready. We'll get it started on the 3 count. 3, 2, 1, go! Tornado of Destruction spins up. Oh, immediately goes for a hit on Kermit, but also hits the floor as it kind of ramps up and has its weapon act as a wheel for a moment.
Yeah, Dom mentioned the curve on that wedge, and you can see it after every one of these exchanges. Tornado of Destruction just tumbling around.
Yeah, and as you can see, Kermit's doing a good job keeping its wedge forward. Tornado of Destruction, though, is pretty maneuverable and getting around to the side. If it can get some good hits onto the side or back of that bot, it may be a bad news for Kermit.
Keep an eye on that left side armor, though. Kermit's starting to come apart at the seams.
Tornado of Destruction continuing to be aggressive while Kermit is doing a great job of keeping its wedge forward. Looks like some of its wheels may have lost a little traction, but it's doing a great job keeping itself pointed in the right direction and corralling Tornado of Destruction. It may be acting a little slow, but it is controlling the arena right now. Oh, it looks like Tornado of Destruction may have wedged its weapon into Kermit for a second. Definitely not good to spin down, but it has damaged some of Kermit's armor.
Yeah, Kermit being very, very patient in this match. Maybe not showing all the aggression we'd love to see, but they are being effective in how they deflect Tornado of Destruction.
Yeah, not taking anything but some armor and superficial damage here. 30 seconds left in the match. At 20 seconds, the pit will open. It looks like the armor being popped loose on Kermit is making it harder for it to maneuver, giving Tornado of Destruction another chance, but it is wedged in, and Kermit gets a good shove across the arena.
Yeah, that damage looking a little less superficial, but with 15 seconds left, I don't know if it's going to matter.
Oh, Kermit goes for another shove. 10 seconds remaining in the match. All right. Oh, there it goes. Tornado flying across the arena. 2-1. That's the match. We'll go to judges' decision. Very interesting. 2 very different approaches to these bots, both doing what they're good at. So it'll be interesting how the judges judge that.
Man, they were lucky with that pop at the end. One corner over, they might have been straight into the pit.
That's a good point. Up next is Stompbot and Cookie Cutter. On deck is Dusty and Goryo, while we wait for the judges' decision on Kermit and Tornado of Destruction. Judges are handing me the slip. Tornado of Destruction gets the judges' decision. Tornado gets the decision.
All right, so that damage and constant grinding away at the wedge of Kermit did add up.
Yep, all of that aggression there.
I don't even know how we commentate this. Just wait for some of the action to die down and then go from there. No?
Let's go all in.
Aardvark getting in a little pre-match pushing on Double Vision.
All right, they're closing the door. Oh, one more bot sneaking in. 2 more bots coming in.
Got FP Mini taking the stage. And the Gyro Walker.
Right in the middle. Door is shutting. 19 robots in the box. All right, I got the thumbs up. I hope you're ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1, Go!
Uh-oh, it's chaos immediately.
Immediate chaos. There's no room to spin up those weapons. All those wedge bots doing well. I don't even know when the pit opens in this fight.
Double vision flicked in the air.
Oh, there's a big hit. I see a blade in the corner over there.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got our Crusher bot trying to snap down on one of the kit bots. FP Mini.
Yeah. Dieter McFlipperton over underneath the grab bot. Aardvark stuck on the corner. It looks like the Walker bot has stolen some wheels on one of the other bots there.
Supernova, I think that's the one with the space, is no longer spinning. Aardvark trying to push around the gyro
there's
walker.
a good hit on.
We got our clamp bot coming down on one of the
trying
kits.
to free.
Oh no!
It pulls out Unicorn's Wrath, so it's no longer stuck. 2 minutes left on the clock. It's absolute mayhem.
Yep. Our foot pedal bot getting underneath our Yeety McFlipperton.
Uh-oh.
Getting underneath about 3 different bots at the same time.
Turnabout trying to find places to hit with its deadly spinner.
Kermit looks like it's stuck on the wall there, unfortunately. Its wheels propped up in the air.
Maybe another bot can come help it out. Oh, a little tilt marker as the box gets smashed by the operator. Minute and 33 seconds remaining.
Robot A finding itself in the thick of it and then driving back out. Pushed into the wall. As soon as that pit opens, that's going to be like 2 or 3 bots that'll drop down immediately. Robot A trying to make it 3 with double vision.
Looks like a couple bots have taken some damage. I see wheels all around. Definitely some belts, some rubber bands, and lots of foam. 1 minute remaining in the fight. It looks like that might be when the pit's opening. No, they're just trying to bounce it with the pit. All right, there we go. Getting some traction there.
Oh, the Crusher bot biting into Runabout. Biting into, I think that's not Anteater. Which one is that?
Oh, Yeater getting a good flip on the bot with the googly eyes.
Yep. Oh, crunching down on the gyro walker.
Oh, there you go. That doesn't seem fair. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Uh-oh, you don't want to be on the...
And the pit.
There it goes.
There they go. Let's see. Oh, Robot A trying to push in some of those other bots.
Yeater is trying to drag a bot over there. He needs to be careful, doesn't get shoved in.
And
there
it goes in
Yeater.
itself.
There's a pile up. Oh, 2 more bots into the pit. 8 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the match. The judges have declared that everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
Congratulations to that driver, but a little bit of stress where they have to manage both bots in the finals. Tornado Destruction on the blue side, Spectre on the red side. This is going to be a spark-filled match.
Indeed. Think there's going to be more sparks from the weapon or from the floor?
I think it's going to be weapon on weapon. We got a thumbs up, 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to give it the 3 count. 3, 2, 1, go!
Away we go. Both weapons roaring to life. That's always good to see.
Weapon on weapon attacks. It looks like they're at a little bit different heights, so they're actually chipping away at each other's armor. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Getting knocked off center, it's definitely puts you in a difficult spot. Looks like Tornado Destruction's got so much momentum, it was having some difficulty controlling itself there for a moment.
Looking a little bit unhappy in its current predicament. A little bit more unhappy in its current predicament.
I think it lost a wheel.
I think those were wheel chunks, yep.
Yeah, it looks like Spectre managed to hit the right wheel of Tornado Destruction, reducing some of its mobility.
It's also not quite getting neither bot's getting that weapon up.
Yeah, at the moment they're stuck together. It looks like we're going to get an unstick with a minute 20 on the clock. If we can reset the clock to 1:20. All right, unstuck.
That is a dislodged belt.
Well, we'll see how this goes from here. Minute 20 left on the clock. All right, we'll give them a 3 count. 3, 2, 1, resume. All right, looks like both bots now shoving each other around. Yep. Tornado Destruction, surprisingly maneuverable for a single wheel.
Tornado of Destruction's weapon isn't driving too fast, but I'm pretty sure that was Spectre's belt. So I think
it's really hard to see at this angle, but I know that Spectre is still pushing it around. It looks like it's trying to corral Tornado into the pit
Oh,
area. You know, not, you know, basically saying you're going to get knocked out here or you're going to have to show some aggression. But it looks like Spectre's belt is definitely loose, so that weapon is gone. 45 seconds left on the clock. That pit opens at 20 seconds, not where Tornado of Destruction wants to be.
No. So,
All
yeah,
right,
that's the
definitely some strategic driving. It looks like Tornado might be able to get out. Ooh,
Can Tornado get that weapon going, or can it get that drivetrain going well enough to get outside of that pit area?
the pit is opening in 5 seconds. It's definitely going to be a strategic match to see who ends up in there first. Pit is opening, and oh, there
Spectre
goes
pushes
Tornado.
him.
Spectre, excellent driving despite losing its primary weapon.
Yep.
Congratulations on Spectre for making it to our finals. Next up is going to be a beetle weight. All right, it looks like we've got Cookie Cutter on the blue side and Tornado of Destruction on the red side. 2 minutes on the clock. We'll wait for the thumbs up. We're good. All right. On the 3 count. 3, 2, 1, go. Both bots coming flying out with their weapons spun up.
Yep. Tornado looking to get at those wheels again. Seems to be a pretty good strategy for these competitions.
Cookie Cutter trying to pop him up on the wedge so he can use that vertical spinner to send him flying. Both these bots not afraid to go weapon on weapon.
Absolutely. And you know, that's where part of the fun is. All the showers of sparks.
Yep. And those weapons are some of the strongest material on the bot, so if you're going to take a hit anywhere, might as well be there.
Yep. Cookie Cutter doing a good job of keeping Tornado of Destruction away from those wheels, even flipping it. That could make it a little bit harder to keep it away from its wheels, actually, because now it's chopping at that height and it's not getting that wedge to block those as effectively.
Yep.
There goes a weapon.
Yeah, that's Cookie Cutter's weapon flying out of the bot. Tornado Destruction might have gotten wedged into the wall, though. Oh, looks like it got out.
Not quite.
Cookie Cutter continuing to be aggressive, knows that it now needs to change its game plan. Oh, using its body as a weapon here. You can see a gash in its armor.
Looks like.
But it may have disabled Tornado.
Cookie Cutter's also having a little bit of trouble driving now. I don't know if that's the wedge scraping on the ground.
We got smoke. The bots. Oh, that's a tap out from Cookie Cutter.
Oh, I see sparks on the inside of that one.
All right. It looks like may have been some damage. That's going in the fire bucket.
That is going in the fire
Cutter.
bucket.
But congratulations to Tornado of Destruction, your 3rd place winner for the 2023 Monster Mash. Add another crown to that logo.
Ooh.
You'll get that gold one eventually. I can feel it.